Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I have yet another favorite look of mine to show you. I'll have all the products listed down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and if you want to see how I got this look, then let's get to it. So first I start off with my trusted multi-active day moisturizer from Clarins, along with the Clarins eye cream to hydrate under the eyes. Then I apply my Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme for a little plumping action. It kind of burns, but it works really well. So I'm taking my trusted Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in Ebony to just kind of fill in the brows a bit, make them look a little more thicker. I love using the pomade with the Delium Tools brush. It's super fine and thin, so I can make really small strokes with it. Now I'm going to set the pomade into place with the Brow Powder Duo in the shade Ebony as well. Then taking the Born This Way foundation by Too Faced. This is the foundation of choice for this tutorial. Just taking a flat concealer brush to clean up around the brows and make it look a little more neat and precise. Now taking my MAC paint pot in Soft Ochre, I'm just applying it all over as a base for my eyeshadows. So to start off, I'm going to use some OFRA cosmetic shades for my transition shade. I'm not sure of these names. These are the shades that came in the BoxyCharm for August, I believe it was. Then I'm going to add this metallic taupe shade to the outer crease. Then taking Fudge from the ABH Shadow Couture palette, I'm just deepening up the outer corner. Taking Fashion Label by Lancome, I'm just applying it to the outer corner just to deepen everything up a little bit. Then going back over with the beige shade from OFRA to soften everything up and make it look nice and smoky. I'm going to take this French Vanilla shade and apply it to my brow bone as well as the inner corner and just blend it out with a fluffy blending brush. So now I'm going to take my Kat Von D tattoo liner in the shade Trooper and just create a really thin wing. The wing just follows the direction of the shadow, so it creates almost like a cat eye look. So I've really zoomed in here just so I can show you what the liner looks like up close. Now it's complexion time, my favorite. I'm taking Makeup Forever Step 1 primer in Peach and just applying it all over with my fingers, and then the warmth of my fingers will help melt it into the skin. Then I take my MAC Fix Plus and spray it all over. Sometimes I do it before primer, sometimes after. I don't know, there's no right or wrong way, I just kind of go with how I'm feeling. Then with a flat concealer brush, I'm applying my NYX Dark Circle Concealer in the shade 04 Deep to color correct any darker pigmentation. Then I'm going to bounce it into the skin with a damp Quo blending sponge. I love the color of this. Taking my Born This Way foundation in Honey again, I'm just applying it with a flat foundation brush and then taking a damp beauty blender this time and bouncing it into the skin. This is the Bright Future Concealer from Sephora in the shade Caramel. I'm just applying it to the areas that I want to conceal a little bit more. And then I'm going to take the tip of the Beauty Blender and bounce it into the skin. I wanted to amp up the brightness a little bit, so I used the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind in Neutraliser just to, you know, kick it up a few notches. And for further sculpting, I'm taking the Tarte Sculptor and just applying it to the usual areas that I like to contour, and then blending that out with a stippling brush. This one specifically is from Real Techniques. And I'm going to set the contour with my Nars Casino Bronzer. And then I'm going to set the highlighted areas with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, and then a few seconds later I'm going to brush all the excess powder away. To blend everything together, I'm using the Makeup Forever Pro Finish Powder. I'll list the shade name down below, and I'm also going to add a little more bronzer, my Physicians Formula bronzer. I'll also list that down below because apparently I can't remember any names right now. For highlight, I'm using MAC Oh Darling, and then for blush, I'm using Milani Baked Blush in Dolce Pink. This color is absolutely stunning, one of my favorites. I decided to go back in with Fashion Label and just smoke out the lower lash line so that it ties the whole eye look together before applying my mascara and lashes. For lashes, I'm wearing Sapphire from Peche Trend. I did make a mistake in my last video. I was not wearing Sapphire, I was actually wearing Topaz. Sapphire is a lot more dramatic, so whoops. For my lower lashes, I'm applying They're Real from Benefit Cosmetics. First, I'm going to set my brows with the Gosh Brow Setting Gel in the shade 004. This is just a black tinted gel. Then I'm going to take 3D Brow Tones from Benefit in the shade number 4 to add some dimension to my brows. It's almost like adding highlights for your brows. To prep my lips, I'm using the Clarins Blue Orchid Face Oil and just applying 1 drop and massaging it into the skin. This is after exfoliation. To finish off the look, I'm going to apply the Huda Beauty Liquid Matte in the shade Muse. So that completes this look. I did add some Urban Decay glitter liner in Midnight Cowboy just under the wing, you'll see in the upcoming clips. Show me how much you like this video by clicking the thumbs up, and also don't forget to subscribe. I would love to also hear your suggestions, so leave them in the comments down below. You can also find me on my social media. I'll list them in the description box along with all the products that I used today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!